And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul.
Tucker. Lakers come up with it. Ball with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Ball to James. It's Capella who clears the rebound. Ball into the front court. His guys down big. A lot of contact. No whistle.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
To Ball. They get it to Kuzma down low. Inside, he scores.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Paul into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Paul, textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Caldwell Pope to Ball. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Knocked loose. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Ball to James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Paul. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
To Caldwell Pope. Lonzo Ball buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocked loose.
Into the game for Houston, number 10, Eric
Tucker. Lakers have it. James to Kyle Kuzma. Count the bucket for two.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
It's Rockets ball to P.J. Tucker. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 3, Josh Hart.
The shot rejected by James.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up.
Team foul number 4. Los Angeles Lakers are at the limit. Subbing in for the Houston Rockets, number
Anthony.
13.
Here's Harden. Down low. Nice pass to get things going.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
James has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
Knocked loose. Caldwell Pope to James. Count the basket at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Houston takes over. Carter Williams to Anthony. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
15. That's his first personal foul.
First one goes down.
Good shot. Good shot, bro.
And he makes them both.
See you've been working on your game.
He gets it.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Runner here won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Josh Hart. Caldwell Pope. And it's good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. James to Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range. And made his first couple, but he misses there. Tucker to Capella. Flushes it home. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Josh Hart. James knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Rockets have the ball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Across the timeline comes James. Final minute, first half. James over to the right side. Going along, beyond the arc. Oh, he hits the three.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
Anthony. From the outside, no good.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Houston with the basketball. Runner here won't go. To Caldwell Pope.
I got something for him.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Scores from the post.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Anthony, look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Now a three. At the buzzer. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Lakers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Rockets have yet to appear after one half of basketball. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Bench points.
The Houston Rockets are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
LeBron James really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop. Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
back to